Guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to study class 9 science chapter 2. Is matter around us pure? What is meant by pure substance? A substance made up of what? Some matter particles are called pure substance. Means pure substance cannot be a mixture of any other substance. Name the techniques to separate butter from curd. A process known as centrifugation is used to separate butter from curd. This process is governed on the principle of density. Name the techniques to separate salt from seawater. We can use the simple evaporation technique to separate salt from seawater. Distillation causes water to evaporate, leaving solid salt behind, hence the production of salt. Camphor from salt. Sublimation can be used to separate camphor from salt, as during the phase change camphor does not undergo into liquid phase. Which separation techniques will you apply for the separation of the following? Sodium chloride from its solution in water. Evaporation. Which separation techniques will you apply for the separation of the following? Ammonium chloride from a mixture containing sodium chloride and ammonium chloride. Sublimation. Which separation techniques will you apply for the separation of the following? Small pieces of metal in the engine oil of a car. Filter. Which separation techniques will you apply for the separation of the following? Different pigments from an extract of flower petal. Chromatography. Butter from curd. Centrifugation. Oil from water. Separating funnel. Tea leaves from tea. Filter. Iron pins from sand. Magnetic separation. Wheat grains from husk. Winnowing. Fine mud particles suspended in water. Decantation and filter. Explain the following giving examples. Saturated solution. It is that state in a solution at a specific temperature when a solvent is no more soluble without an increase in the temperature. Pure substance. A substance is said to be pure when it comprises of only one kind of molecules. Example, gold, silver. Suspension. It is a heterogeneous mixture that comprises of solid particles that are insoluble but are suspended in the medium. Classify each of the following as a homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Soda water, wood, air, soil, vinegar, filter tea. Homogeneous mixtures are soda water, vinegar, filter tea, air. And heterogeneous mixtures are wood and soil. Identify the solution among the following mixtures. Soil, seawater, air, coal, soda water. The following are the solution above mentioned list of a mixture. Seawater, air and soda water are mixtures. Which of the following will show Tyndall effect? Milk and starch solution will show Tyndall effect. What is called an object made of one particle? Pure substance. What is called an object made of more than one pure element or mixtures? Mixture. What is called a mixture of copper sulfide and water? Homogeneous mixture. What is called a mixture of salt and sulfur? Heterogeneous mixture. Brass is the alloy of which two metals? Zinc and copper. Iodine mixed with alcohol is called tincture of iodine. Tincture iodine mixture. What is called a mixture made up of carbon dioxide and water? Soda water. What are the two ingredients of air? Oxygen and nitrogen. What is the diameter of matter particles of solution? 10 raised to minus 9 nanometer. At certain temperature, a solute is not dissolved and solution is called homogeneous solution. What is called a dose of solute present in solution at certain temperature? Solubility. Only the soluble in a given quantity is called stability. What is the concentration of solution of 40 gram salt of the sea in 320 gram water in respect to percentage of weight by weight? 11.1%. System in which solids are dispersed in a liquid is called distillation. Which of the following is heterogeneous system? Soil-water mixture. What is colloidal solution from the following? Milk is a colloidal solution. What is solid from the following? Pumice stone. What is the example of colloidal if dispersed phase is solid and the medium is liquid? Milk of magnesia. Which is the emulsion or pious milk? What is the example of colloidal if dispersed phase in liquid and the medium is gas? Aerosol. What type of colloidal is gemstone? Solid. By which method separation of non-volatile substance to volatile substance can be done? Evaporation. By which method separation of colloidal solution to colloidal particles can be done? Sublimation. Centrifugation. By which method separation of mixture of two miscible liquids can be done? Separating funnel. What is subcutaneous substance? Naphthalene. By which method separation of mixture dissolved in a solute and solvent can be done? Chromatography. By which method separation of mixture of two miscible liquids can be done? Distillation. By which method separation of petroleum products to its parts can be done? Distillation. By which method separation of solid substance to crystal state can be done? Crystallization. By which method salt can be obtained from seawater? Crystallization. By which method clothes can be washed in washing machine? Centrifugation. On which principle separating funnel is working? Density of liquid. By which method separation of natural color to pigment can be done? Chromatography. By which method separation of curd to butter can be done? Centrifugation. A substance can change from one state to another is called which type of change? Physical change. Igniting of substance is a which type of change? Chemical change. What property can be seen in non-metals? Non-conductor of electricity. Only a metal which can be seen as liquid at room temperature. Mercury. What is the combination from the following? Methane. Sponge can be pressed, that is called solid. By which method purification of impure sample of potash alum can be done? Crystallization. Chalk can be dissolved in water. Whose example is this? Suspension. At 30° temperature, 50 grams sugar is dissolved in water. If this solution can be heated, then the solution will be unsaturated system. Which one is different from the following? Graphite is different from air, soil and grass. Which of the following can be react as colloidal? Water plus milk is a colloidal solution. By which method separation of non-volatile substance to volatile substance can be done? By evaporation. By using which apparatus milk and cream can be separated? Centrifugation apparatus. By which apparatus separation of mixture of two miscible liquids can be done? Separating funnel. By which method is used for the separation of mixture which can be mixed with each other and have difference between its boiling point? Plain distillation. Explain two main elements of air and its proportion. Oxygen is 21% and nitrogen is 78% in air. Other gases are in small quantity. What is distillation? Distillation is a heterogeneous mixture in which solid particles are scattered in liquid is called distillation. What is the diameter of particles living in colloidal soil? The diameter of particles living in colloidal soil is in between 1 to 100 nanometer. Fog and cloud are example of aerosol. From which two metals mixed with brass is made up of? Zinc and copper, Zn plus Cu. In chromatography, by which method solvent rising up? Capillary. Write one use of centrifugation method. Used in diagnostic laboratories for blood and urine tests, dairies and home to separate butter from cream, and in washing machines to squeeze out water from wet clothes. From being cold air, basically first of all nitrogen gas is converted into liquid. At certain temperature, quantity of solute present in solution is called solubility. Particles diameter present in solution is 10 raised to minus 9 meter or means 1 nanometer. From any pure solution, crystallization method of separation is used to get them separated. Mercury metal can be seen in liquid form at room temperature. Heterogeneous mixture in which solid particles are scattered in liquid is called suspension. A mixture of iron ore and sulfur powder is known as combination type of solute. Chromatography method is used to separate dye from natural color. Milk of magnesia is a colloidal type of solution. Scattered sun ray due to dust and smoke present in air is called Tyndall effect. Mixed metal like copper and zinc are solid solution type of solution. True or false questions. Vulcanized rubber is a pure substance, and it is false. Vulcanized rubber is an example of mixture. Navsar and camphor are the example of sublimation, and it is true. By which method mixture of charcoal and naphthalene can be separated? By sublimation method, mixture of charcoal and naphthalene can be separated. One element has clang and stress. Which type of element is that? The element which has clang and stress, and that is metallic element. What does homogeneous mixture made up of two metals is called? The homogeneous mixture made up of two metals is called alloys. What does it mean if the boiling point of any substance is not constant? If the boiling point of any substance is not constant, the substance is not pure. How can you say that aluminium is a metal? Metal has its own properties, like it has glitter, conductor of heat and electricity. It can be cooled and made into strand. Give one example of the following. Solid liquid homogeneous mixture. Salt or sugar mixture in water is a homogeneous mixture. Liquid homogeneous mixture. Mixture made up of alcohol in water is homogeneous mixture. Give 3 examples of chemical changes can be seen surrounding your home. 3 examples of chemical changes are as under: corrosion of iron, burning of wood or paper, ripening of fruits, curd made up of milk.